So in this video we will be continuing the part 2 of square plus shortcut tricks. So let's continue with the remaining two part. So in this video we will discuss part 3 and part 4. So what is part 3 for you people? Numbers which are nearest to 50. Numbers which are nearest to 50. So in such cases, how to do the square? Let's see. For example, you have been told to find the square of 47. So everyone knows this number is nearest to 50. So how to deal with this value? Since this value is 3 less than 50, so as usual, we'll do the square of 3 and we'll write it down 09 in the 2-digit way. As this number 47 is 3 less than 50, so we'll do the square of 3 and write it down 09 in the 2-digit form. Now, this 3 has to be subtracted from 25. In the place of nearest to 50, remember students, in the place of nearest to 50, addition or subtraction is always done from 25. Addition or subtraction of the number is always done from 25, not from the original number, always from the number 25. So since it is 3 less than 50, so it will be subtracted from 25 and we will get 22. Taking another example, suppose 42 square. What will be its value? Since it is 8 less than 50, 8 square is 64 and this 8 has to be subtracted from 25. So 25 minus 8 will be what? It will be 17. So this is how we can find the square of the numbers which are nearest to 50. Taking another example, suppose 34 square. So this is also nearest to 50. So 16 square is what? 256. Everyone knows. So 2 will be carry here, right? 2 will be carry here. Now, this 16 has to be subtracted definitely from 25 permanently. We subtract or add from 25. So 25 minus 16 is 9 and 9 plus 2 is what? 11. 9 plus 2 is what? 11. So this is how we can find the square value. Taking one more example. Suppose 57 square. What will be the value of 57 square? Similarly, this is 7 more than 50. 57 is actually 7 more than 50. So 7 square is 49 first of all. And this 7 has to be added from 25. So what we are getting? 25 plus 7? 32. What we are getting? 25 plus 7? 32. One more example of 63 square. Since 63 is 13 more than 50, then 13 square is 169. We are left with one carry, right? And this 13 has to be added with 25 and one carry will be also added. So what we will get here? We will get 25 plus 14, 39. So 63 square will be 63 square will be 3969. So this is what we learned from the numbers which are nearest to 50. We have taken both type of numbers, less than 50 also, more than 50 also, for your convenience and better understanding. Now we'll move to the last part of the topic, that is part 4. This is very important. Part 4 is very important. And I name this method as universal rule. I name this method as universal rule for any number. For any number, this method is applicable. If you notice, in the part 1, part 2, part 3, we were restricted with the conditions. In the part 1, the condition was the last digit has to be 5. In part 2, there was a condition that the shortcut will be applicable only for the numbers which are nearest to 100. And in part 3, there was restriction that it will be convenient for those numbers which are nearest to 50. But here in part 4, this method will be applicable for all the numbers. So let's take an example. Suppose I tell you to find the value of 73 square. I tell you to find the value of 73 square. So first of all, you have both the way to do these sums. You can take it as nearest to 50. You will say 23 more than 50. That way also you can do. And another way is you will say it is 27 less than 100. That way also you can do. But for that, the calculation will be a bit tougher, and also at the same time you have to remember the square of 27 as well, 23 square as well. So we have got another shortcut for you for such type of values. Let's see what is the shortcut. We do this type of sums in 3 steps. We always do this step 4 we always do this part 4 in 3 steps. We always do this part 4 sums in 3 different steps. Let's see what are the 3 steps. In the first step, we write the square of 3. In the second step, we multiply all the values which are visible to us. In second step, we multiply all the values which are visible to us. That is 7 into 3, 21, 21 to 42. So write it down 2, 4 will be carry. And in the third step, we do the square of 7. We do the square of 7. So 7 square is 49, and 49 plus 4 carry will be what? 53. And 49 plus 4 carry will be what? 53. So see what we have done. In step 1, we do 3 square, that is unit digit square. In step 2, we multiply all the digits which are visible to us, 7 into 3 into 2. And in step 3, we do the square of that first value, that is 7 square. Take another example. Suppose 76 square. So same, in step 1 we will do square of 6, we will get 36. 3 will be carry. 3 will be carry. Now, yes, remember this. In this, we write it only single digit, single digit, single digit, not in 2-digit form. Remember. So that is why we have written in the single digit form 6 and taken 3 as carry. Here also we have written only 9, not 09. So please don't get confused. In part 4, this rule we write the digits one digit way. Now, in the second step, what we'll do? 7 6 ja 42, 42 2 ja 84. 84 plus 3 carry. 84 plus 3 carry will be what? 84 plus 3 carry will be what? 87, right? Now we are left with 8 carry. Now we are left with 8 carry. Try to understand. 84 plus 3 is 87. I have written 7. 8 is the carry. And in the step 3, what you will do? You will do the square of 70. Sorry. You will do the square of 7. That is 49 and plus 8 carry. It will be 57. It will be 57. See, I am explaining you. That is why I am taking time to solve this. If you will be given value directly to solve, suppose 77 square, suppose, then you can do it much faster way. Or take suppose 78, or take suppose 78. What you will do here? In the first step, 8 square 64, 6 carry. In the second step, 7 8 ja 56, 56 2 ja 112, plus 6 118, 11 carry, right? And in the final step, 7 square 49, 49 plus 11 is 60. Now tell, is it becoming easier or not for you people? Right? I give you one more example of this. Suppose 72 square. What you will do? In the first step 2 square, you will write 4. In the second step, 7 2 ja 14, 14 2 ja 28. Write 8 here, 2 will be carry. And in the final step, 7 square 49, 49 plus 2 carry will give you 51. Now tell me, it is becoming easier or not. So after watching this video, I need your genuine feedback also, that whether you are enjoying this session, these shortcuts or not. Well, moving to some broader part of this part 4 of this universal rule. Suppose you are told to find the value of 132 square. So definitely you won't be able to go through the part 2 method, that is nearest to 100, because it is 32 more than 100. So it will be a bit tougher, right? So how we can apply the part 4 method here, rule here? Separate the unit digit as usual. Separate the unit digit. Now 132 has become into two numbers, 13 and 2. So now you have got again two numbers. Follow the rule. In step 1 you will do what? 2 square 4. In step 2 what you will do? 13 2 ja 26, 26 2 ja 52. Write down 2 and 5 will be carry. And in the final step, 13 square will be 169. 13 square will be 169. 169 plus 5 carry will give you 174. 169 plus 5 carry will give you 174. Take another example. Suppose 143 square. Suppose 143 square, right? Then what will be the value of 143 square? Once again, separate the unit digit and you will consider two separate number as 14 and 3. Then what you will do? In step 1 what we have learned? 3 square 9. In step 2 what we have learned? Multiply all the digit, all the numbers. 14 3 ja 42, 42 2 ja 84. So 4 write it down, 8 will be carry. And in the final step 14 square 196. In the final step 14 square 196. So 196 plus 8 will give you what? 204. So this is how we can use this wonderful method of part 4 in the bigger numbers also to find their square, like 132 square, 143 square, or even 214 square, suppose 214 square, suppose, because definitely 214 is not nearest to 100. 214 is definitely not nearest to 100. So you can apply the universal rule here. What is that? 4 square 16, 1 carry. 21 4 ja 84. 84 2 ja 168. 168 plus 1 is 169. Now this time 16 carry. This time 16 carry, right? And 21 square is 441. 21 square is 441. In the third step what we do? We do the square of 21. 21 square is 441. Now write down its value. 441 plus 16 carry will be what? It will be 457. It will be simply 457. So see, we can also find the value of 200 plus numbers also, 300 plus numbers also, with the help of this universal rule. Okay, so now there must be some doubt that, sir, suppose we have been told to find the square of 95, which method will be the best? Nearest to 100, universal rule, or unit digit 5? So you people know now better which is the best one for this 95 square. It will be nearest to 5. Part 1 rule will be easier for you here. 5 square 25 and 9 10 ja 90. 9 10 ja 90. So it depends upon the number that which number will be suitable for you. If the number is having 5 at its unit place, part 1 method will be best. If the number is nearest to 100, part 2 shortcut will be best. If the number is nearest to 50, then for doing the square, part 3 rule will be best for you. And if you are getting numbers like 73, 76, where you are not familiar with the square of 24 or 27 or 23, that time you can use the universal rule here and directly write down. Here there is no need of remembering 23 or 24 or 27 such type of square value. You can use the universal rule in such cases in the values like 73, 76, 77 square. And this is more useful in the case of 3-digit numbers like 143 square, 214 square, 322 square, etc. So that's all from my square plus shortcut tricks video. In the 2 parts I have made this video. In 2 different videos rather I have made this video. So please see both the video and must give your feedback that how you enjoyed these 4 parts of this square shortcuts. Thank you so much everyone.